Hey there, it's Daniel Johnson Jr. and today is Saturday, November 21st, 2009, 21st day of National Podcast Post Month. We're doing this for 30 days, every single day of November, and it's been an incredible journey so far. If you've been following along, I really appreciate you checking this out. If this is your first time checking this out, maybe you're just discovering this, appreciate you doing this in 2009, National Podcast Post Month. A lot of other podcasters are posting daily updates. A lot of them audio, some of them video. There's a whole community around this in blogging, writing, novels, podcasting is just one of those other things there. And a bunch of us crazy guys and gals and people doing this. So what I've been doing here is practicing how I'd answer specific job interview questions on questions that might come up in a job interview. And of course, this week all week long we've been practicing. I've been practicing specific behavioral interview questions that come up to ask about specific behavior in a past job or past experience that may prove to be an indicator of future performance. And these were submitted to me by email. If you want to get in touch via email, you can do that through getthatjobonline.com, or you can hit the contact page over at getthatjobonline.com as well. And I think I said that twice, but what it really means is the email address is daniel@getthatjobonline.com. So, question for today is give me an example of an important goal which you had set in the past and tell me about your success in reaching it. Again, these are specific to me. Yours is going to be a lot different, but one of the goals that I sent out for myself at the beginning of 2009 is I really wanted to understand web analytics and the tools that are around tracking behavior of people on the web a lot more. I knew of Google Analytics, and I had set up Google Analytics on my own personal websites and the projects that I have. And I really wanted to understand that data a little bit more, track it a little bit more, understanding what the reports that were coming out from the tools were meant, and then also just to understand why and how and what this means, and if these are good things or not. So, okay, have I done that? Well, of course, I have made sure that I have Google Analytics on all of the websites, personal websites that I have, and I've been taking a look at the numbers there occasionally. FeedBurner for podcast feeds and RSS types of things that are associated with websites, and syndicatable content, shareable, snackable content that's available, through like blog posts or podcasts. And then, of course, there are those URL shortening tools like bit.ly, bit.ly, or tracking some of the clicks and things that are associated with that. Learning how to use tagging for specific URLs. Those are some of the things that I've done this year. And then just really trying to understand a little bit more about some of the different types of analytics. Of course, Google Analytics is one type of analytical package, and then you have AW Stats that's available through the web server, and understanding what the numbers there mean and tracking some of those, just to understand, okay, am I being effective in my social media efforts and with the different projects that I'm doing. And of course, one of the reasons why this is useful is in determining the return on the effort, return on the investment of time that is being spent if my time is money, and the return on money, and then to be able to use this as a way to show to develop some expertise and skill. That way, I can show potential employers like yourself, asking me this question, to show potential employers, how I might be able to show what the return on the investment is. I obviously don't have specific sales figures associated with this work. A lot of it is done just out of passion. I'm not making money or sales or whatever, but I am trying to look at conversions, trying to see, I have the number of blog subscribers is up, the number of podcast subscribers is up, and understanding some of that. And that's a goal that I set out at the beginning of the year to try to accomplish, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm an expert by no means. I still have a lot to learn. There's a lot of this in this space, but that's something that I'm going to continue to work on throughout the rest of the year, and of course into the future. So that's how I would answer this question. And of course, as you're watching this, what do you think? I'm going to have to go back and watch and see how I responded to this as well. And if you want to get back in touch, like I said at the beginning of this video, Daniel@getthatjobonline.com, or the contact page over at getthatjobonline.com. And, quick plug for howigotmyjob.com, the job hunting success stories podcast that I do. I have another great interview going out this week on tomorrow, actually, and looking forward to getting that out. And, of course, if you want to get in touch with me and see more about the other stuff that I'm doing, you can head over to danieljohnsonjr.com and see what I'm about there. Thanks again for watching this, and until tomorrow, Daniel Johnson Jr. coming to you from beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio, saying make it a great day. Timer here. I need to reset so that I get on time and not go over the allotted time. Okay? And then it tells me when I need to stop.